Hello, what's up, everyone? My name is Abs, and I'm from my co-host Daniel. Welcome to the very first edition of Shed and Shutters. We talk all things Chelsea. Going to be covering other Prem teams as well, and hopefully in the future a few other things. We're trying to get you guys excited. So apologies for today. Um, we linked the wrong channel to our StreamYard, so this is actually my personal one. But don't worry, as of next week, it'll be on the main channel. So what we'll do is we'll record this one on this channel for this week, and next week I'll get it on the main channel so that and we can keep all the videos there. So after this, what we'll try to do is uh we'll we'll try to upload the broadcast onto the main channel channel, and yeah, that's where everyone can see. But Daniel, what are you telling me, bro? You good?
I am good. Just hopefully it'll go all right today because I'm feeling it. But
Like, come on, this is brilliant. It's been 2 months in the making. For everyone who's been a
yeah,
part of it, thank you to all the people who've helped us make this possible and, obviously giving us inspiration to do this. But let's get into it. So, first fit for today, Dan. I think we're doing the best teams on the Don Roman. Am I right?
yep,
Cool. So, anyway, let's just start. So, obviously, being in a national break and all that, we just decided that we might try something a little bit different. So, we were thinking, what about the best teams that we've had since Roman Abramovich has been our owner? And we thought, okay, we've got a few Prem winning teams in there, and obviously the two Champions League winning teams. So we decided we'll do a little bit of a ranking session today and that. So we're saying, let me just share my screen, and we can go fucking share my screen and just put this there. So obviously, as you can see, we've got what's it called? We've got the main teams in there. We've got the 05 one. We've got the 06, 07, 0, not 07, sorry, no. We've got the 05 one, the 06 one, the double one with
2009,
Carter.
10.
Yeah, 2009-10, the 2012 one we won Champions League, the 14-15 under Jose, the 16-17 under Conte, and and our most recent Champions League win last season under Super Tommy Tuchel. So, Daniel, quick question before we start doing the rankings. Which one do you think was your favorite team and where?
2004, 5.
Where, bro? What was intrigued about 045? Talk to me, bro.
It was Petr Cech went 1,024 minutes without conceding a goal. We got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
highest points tally in the season until the Centurions of Man City, and we still got the record today with the least goals conceded in a season, 15.
Yeah, we do. To be fair, we were cooking everyone, bro. Flipping,
The only reason why
Invincible.
we didn't go invincible that everyone loves to talk about is because of a dodgy Anelka penalty.
Bro, the Invincibles were overrated, man. Everyone knows that. But
No,
anyways, cool.
it's not about them. No, it's not about them. I'm
We're
just
not
saying.
starting. So yeah,
No, we're not
obviously
starting
we've
that.
got our teams for today. So Dan, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I don't mind.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna give you. You know what? I'm gonna give you the 05-06 Chelsea winning team.
Okay, so in 2005-06, Chelsea played 38 games, won 29, drawed 4, lost 5. Goals scored was 72. Goals conceded was 22. Points was 91, and Frank Lampard was our top goal scorer with 16 goals.
Yeah, yeah, come on, Super Frank, and people out here trying to compare him to some other guys who eat toes and that. Come on, allow the disrespect on Super Frank's name. So where are you gonna put them then?
I'm
We
gonna
have to
put
be
it.
quite objective.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in. I'll put it in. I'm gonna put it in good.
Good. Okay. All right. Now next one. I think you have to give it to me then.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay,
So
I'll
let's
give
just
you. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Let's take a look at the comments and see what's happening here. Obviously, uh, who's we got Jade saying popping in even though I've known. Oh, that's quality. I mean, yeah. So anyone tuning in, obviously your comments would help. Just put down which team you think was the best, and we'll see where we can go from there now. Because obviously it'd be nice to get a bit of interaction as well. First fit and that. So We keep going. So, Dan, which one are you going to give me, bro?
Okay, I'm going to give you the Champions League 2011-12 season
The
when we won our
Champions League
first one.
20. Oh, you know what? We were cooking that season, bro. We literally slapped about everyone for fun. Obviously, the first leg where what's their names were in the round of 16 when Napoli beat us 3-1. I think it was Cavani and Lavezzi who both scored, and Mata scored as well to make it 3-1. But then it just happened to be King Didier who came up trumps. Obviously the most disrespected striker in Prem history coming up, and obviously, and it wasn't just the goals. You know what it is, bro? It was like it was just the way he led the team. Like everyone underrates Drogba's leadership and Lampard's leadership, and everyone knows about Terry's leadership, but people underrate what Drogba and Lampard brought to the team other than just goals and assists. The problem is that team, if we're being honest, in terms of raw quality, it wasn't as good as the other teams, even though the achievement was sick, if I'm right in saying that. So it's hard because the achievement's good, but the achievement was very good, and we beat some ridiculous teams in the process. But the problem is, I'm trying to think about quality. So do you know what? I might have to put them in. Yeah, I might have to put them in overrated for now. Not because not because the achievement is overrated, but I think you know what it is, Dan. That
Yeah,
team was a team on the decline, bro. In terms of like,
yeah,
it was too many of them players. They were on the decline. Like Drogba was declining, Lampard was sort of on the decline. Terry was kind of he was kind of still in his peak, but he was going down away from his prime years. Same with Ashley Cole. So and that was more the end of an era. So as much as I love that Chelsea team, and it was probably the second time I cried watching my football club. I think I'm gonna have to put them in overrated for now, unfortunately.
yeah.
But yeah, so next one. Next one, I'm gonna give you. What am I gonna give you then? I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you the other Champions League winning team. Where are you gonna put that team, bro?
Hmm. The Champions League winners of 2020-21.
Yep, Tommy Tuchel's
Okay.
tricky blues.
Okay, so this is the season where we had the least goals conceded in a Champions League campaign. Was it 4?
Yep. I have any team, doesn't matter who it
Yep.
is. It's lock off full season and that.
So we played Atletico Madrid in the round of 16. I don't want to talk about the group stages because Frank Lampard was there, and I don't want to get too into it. So Atletico Madrid, we played in the first leg, we won 1-0 with a Giroud bicycle kick,
Yeah,
and it
I
took
remember the game.
yeah, sorry, and it took them like what 2-3 minutes to check if it was a goal or not because
Yeah,
it
I think
deflected off one of theirs defenders. Yeah,
yeah, Hermoso, wasn't it? Because I think what it was Giroud was offside, but because it wasn't Mount who touched the ball, it was actually one of their defenders. We got the goal in the end, so it's actually always a quality goal. Probably you know what? Maybe in the top 5 ever knockout goals scored in the Champions League if you deep it. Do you not reckon?
yeah, it was one of our important goals. It got us the advantage in the first
No, no,
leg, got the away goal.
I'm talking about just quality because there's other really good goals we've scored. And obviously we had what was their names? We had Lampard's against Bayern Munich. That was remember that one where he flicked it on his left when he basically chested and then half volleyed on his left foot, Barn Bins at
Yeah,
Stamford Bridge. Then we've had problem is most of the screamers have come from Lampard. So then we had the one where Lampard smacked it off both posts against Liverpool in 2009. We had Merrill's one against Porto. These are just the goals I remember the most in terms of being the best. But obviously there may have been some other ones which were really good as well. So, what else do you think? What other good goals have we had?
trying
Dan?
to think. Essien, I know we got knocked out, but it was Essien's goal against Barcelona.
Oh yeah, that was wavy as well. SCN's goal against Barca. I'm trying to think which
Alex,
other.
have you seen Alex's free kick? Was it Alex's free kick and it curled round the
Oh
wall and went
yeah,
in?
Yeah, Alex's free kick, the one where he just basically went for bang, top bins. That was 2009, wasn't it? It was the same
Yeah.
match where Lampard's goal scored. They scored some pretty sick goals as well, to be fair, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
just yeah, I think but
And
anyway,
we've got to talk about the final because everyone underestimated us and thought Man City was going to win it. And then
yeah,
some Chelsea fans was overconfident as well, saying we was going to win it. But I knew since we beat Atletico Madrid the first leg, we're going to win it because it was all going our way. So I'm going to
yeah,
put this one winning season as I think it's top class.
top class. Yeah, I agree. I think in terms of what it is with this Chelsea team, right? It was the way we won it in 2012. The way we won it, it was more like it was a written in the stars type of thing. In terms of there were some games where we weren't playing particularly well, but we somehow just managed to win. In terms of we were a bit lucky, and well, not even lucky, but it's just like them times where it feels like you probably don't feel like you should have won, but you did win it in the end. With the 2021 one, I don't think there was a single game we didn't deserve to win, apart from the Porto one. We lost 1-0, but yeah.
Are you going to explain this comment that Hussam said? That Don Hussam said?
Where
One
is
of our
this
favourite YouTube channels. Make sure you subscribe.
I
My
big up
guy.
Hassan, bro. Nah, you know what it is, bro? We explained this at the start. Basically, I linked my channel to we linked the StreamYard to the wrong channel, to my personal one, when really we should have done it to the other. And because of some other technicalities, I couldn't really, delay the stream. So we just wanted to stream today. But from next week, we'll be streaming on the main channel, and hopefully things will be all right. But yeah, interact with us, bro. Where do you think we should put each of these teams, and do you think if we did them correctly? So anyway, Daniel, I think it's back with me.
Okay, I'm going to give you the 2014-15 Premier League season.
14-15. That was Jose's last team with us, wasn't it? That was also Diego Costa's first season. Remember, Costa started that season on fire. He was cooking everyone. He scored his debut against Burnley. Then he scored I think he scored against Leicester, didn't he? He scored against Burnley. His first few games. Then he got his hat trick against Swansea. I remember that one because what was it? Terry scored an own goal. Then Costa came up and scored a hat trick. I think it was a header. Then it was two left-footed finishes after some sick play by Fabregas and Hazard. Them three there. Remember that trio of Fabregas, Costa, Hazard? They were on God. They were on smoke that season. No one was stopping them. You know what? I think this team, you know what it is with this team? I don't think it gets spoken. I'm gonna have to put it underrated. I don't think they get spoken about in the way they should. I
agree.
genuinely think that Chelsea team, in my opinion, in terms of pound for pound, is better than the 2017 one under Conte. So yeah, that's just my one. By the way, we've got to add some rules. We can only have one in GOAT, one in top class, two in good, and then unlimited and underrated and overrated.
Okay.
So yeah.
I know where one of them's going. Do you know?
Yeah, anyway, so Dan, I'm gonna give you Carlo's double winning team.
So that's the 2009-10 season where we scored over 103 goals, and that was the record until, guess again, Man City beat it.
Yeah, that was actually it. So
this season we played 38, won 27, drawed 5, lost 6, scored 103 goals, conceded 32. Our points was 86, and the top goal scorer was Didier Drogba, and he was world class that season. He scored 29 goals in the league
and 37 in all comps. Drogba was on smoke that season. I think that was probably the second best. In fact, no, that was the best, the most complete version of Didier Drogba. I think we got as Chelsea fans that season. He genuinely chose violence because I remember his first season he wasn't particularly great. His second season I thought it was better, but it was really that 07 and 09 and 010 seasons that were where he really was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this thing by storm. And he was unbelievable that season. That was the best version of Drogba I think we've had. So where are you gonna put them, bro?
I'm gonna have to put it as underrated because it's not talked about enough.
Ooh, underrated.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
not
I
talked.
don't know. I might put them a bit higher. I probably would have put them in. I may would have put them in top class because I think they are spoken about a bit too a lot. But you know what? It's your pick. I can't really decide, so I'm gonna put Carlos' team in underrated. Anyway,
I know, no. Us fans always talk about it because it was our best ever season. But then other teams, it's like some teams easy to forget it.
yeah. Anyway, so we've each got our last two picks. Then who am I gonna get?
It was the two left. I forgot.
We've got the first team with Jose, and we've got the 16-17 team with Conte.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the season with Conte.
The season with Conte, it's hard, because actually I feel the problem is I filled up this space with too many spots. But you know what it is with that team? People, it was a very good team. It was a very good season. We went 13 win streak, and in terms of the problem is that you know what it is? You know what the problem is, Daniel? I think it was good. It was very, very good in terms of the way that, we were winning games and we went unbeaten. And obviously Hazard and Costa and Fabregas were all that. But if you deep it, all that happened was Conte just brought in an, a wing back and a centre mid and a defender who was already part of our club, but just came back, out of circumstance.
Can I
And this
change my
season,
thing because Hassam's going a bit mad? Put it up one.
part of one, which one?
The 2009-10.
2009-10.
Yeah,
And I have not even checked the comments. Just let's see.
yeah,
So the 2009-10 one. Okay. So we put it in good.
yeah. Because there's only one that goes in there, and you know which one it is. It goes in the top one.
Yeah, for sure. So Hassan knows which one. So you know what it is with the 16-17? I feel that there's only two categories for it. It can either be in top class. We said two for top class, right? It's either top
Yeah,
class or or either top class or overrated because I think it gets spoken about too much in the sense of people say it was better than the 14-15 team, the 09-010 team, and it was arguably our greatest team. I don't think it is, so I don't know, bro. It's gonna be hard. It's either overrated or good or top class for me.
it's up to you, isn't it?
You know what? Actually, we'll get trump cards at the end. So I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna change some things. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put this Chelsea team as overrated. Not, and people may think, oh, it's a Chelsea agenda.
I won't put it there. The only reason why I wouldn't put it there because we got was it like 13 wins in a row,
Yeah, we
tied
did,
with
but
Spurs.
yeah,
Come
but
on, it's
people act
30.
like Conte was revolutionary. That's the problem, bro. People act like Conte came in and did some magic when really it was just Jose's team. I don't think it was as good, but it might be just my Conte bias coming into it. But you know what? Nah, that's a bit unfair. I might even go. Yeah, I'll go top class. Nah, I might. I might have to. Either that or we'll get our trump cards later, and then we can make some moves. So last one, bro. In fact, no. Before then, let's check what. Let's check what the. Let's check what the comments saying. Hassan top class, so many wins in a row as well. Remember, you're still part. This is my channel, bro. My channel, my rules, and that. Anyway, this is our last one, bro. So Jose's first team in 2005. There's only one place it can go, really.
Yep, just get it and go. Just get it there. ASAP.
Yeah, no conversations about it. Hands down, the greatest team we've had in the Premier League era. Hands down. In terms of, we weren't playing ridiculous football, but do you know how nice it is going into a game knowing that once you go 1-0 up, you're not going to lose? Because we barely conceded that season, bro. We barely
Yeah,
even faced a shot. Like, that back four was the best defense on planet Earth that season
yeah.
in terms of Terry, Carvalho, Ferreira, and Gallas. No one was getting past them. So it's just, I don't think, I personally think it's, I think it's there's two Premier League winning teams that are better than this team, and I think they're both Man United ones. But this is a comfortably third best one. I don't think them two, other than those two teams, there's not a single Prem winning team that's better than that one. Not to mention they won the League Cup as well. So yeah, you got anything else to add on that?
That was the one where we played 30. Was it played 38, 129, drawed 8, lost 1.
Yeah, we played 38. And we would have gone invincible if it wasn't for the Anelka penalty at City. But anyway,
Oh yes,
yes.
oh yes. I thought we already did that one, but we didn't because you said which one was the best season.
No, that was it. That's our GOAT season. Also we did. People seem to forget we actually did very well in the Champions League that season. We beat both Barcelona and Bayern Munich, and that Barcelona team was a very good one. They had Dino, Eto'o, Marquez. I swear they had what's his name, Van Bommel in there, and Xavi and Iniesta were just coming through the time. I think, or am I capping at this point?
You gotta remember that season because Ronaldinho did Ronaldinho things. He's our goat, man, the true goat.
Yeah, come on.
Not this Messi and Ronaldo rubbish. I know this is unpopular, but it's.
No, but that was when Dino. That was when he came to Stamford Bridge and did the dance, and Ballack was stood up Bayern at the time. I swear he scored what was it? Because we beat we beat a very good Bayern Munich team and a very good Barcelona team, and we were unlucky to go out to Liverpool in the semi-finals in that season as well. So we did very well in the Champions League as well. Arguably we were the second best team in Europe that season because that AC Milan team as well was crazy. And it would have been nice to see them two teams come up against each other in the final, right?
Yeah, but it's what it is. What it is. Liverpool deserved. I say deserved it, but we don't know if it's actually over the line because we didn't have the VAR and stuff. But Czech would have got sent off anyway. They would have got a penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
but then at the same time,
but we had Carlo Guccini, man. How underrated of a goalkeeper he was, man. He was
100.
He's unreal for us. He got a second. He got a second.
Big up Gem, bro. Gem's in the chat as well. Come on.
Yeah.
So let's see what we saying. So obviously, last few minutes, we'll give it to the comments. And
I'd say get Gem on. See if he's not busy. See what he thinks.
Gem, you want to come on? All right. You know what? Whoever wants to come on, we'll put this link in the chat for you. Anyone who wants to come on, you're more than welcome to. And we're just gonna see where we move each of these teams and that. So
we are not moving that 045 season. That is staying there. Okay, done.
No, of course, bro. Anyway, so whoever wants to come in and make some changes. So we each get some trump cards. Daniel, who are you moving first, bro?
Which one's the overrated one?
The Chelsea 2012 one.
Oh, I'm gonna leave that one there. Not because of the winning the first Champions League, because it was Drogba's last season. It was Drogba's last season. It was like
Lampard was on decline as well.
Yeah, we had Lampard on decline, Drogba leaving. We had in the final we had Bozinga and Bertrand in that playing.
Bozinga, Bertrand, Malouda, Mikel. Kalou was on the bench for that game, I think.
Yeah,
I think so. So that was it. I mean, we'll probably keep it there. My trump card. Do you know what? I'm gonna move Carlo's double winning team and I'm moving to top class.
Yeah, but which one are you moving out?
You gotta choose which one. Obviously.
We are keeping that Champions League, second Champions League in there. So it's that one. That one that's top class at the moment. That one, move that one down one.
The last one with JT. So yeah, that's about it. So anyone else, you've got a couple minutes for people in the chat. Put down if you'd make any changes. We'll give it another 10 minutes and then we'll just see if anyone wants to make any changes. Obviously, just get your comments in, and anyone who drops a super chat be much appreciated as well, even though we've just started. But yeah, so just looking at this, do you not think there's anyone who should be a bit higher or a bit lower?
I think it's. Heck it. I don't want any of our. I love this club, but I don't want any ones in overrated. Can we move that one up one?
You want to move that? So that's your trump card. You want to move it to underrated, but then that's not fair because we need to set some parameters, bro. Because otherwise, it's just because these are the best teams we've had. We need to judge them in terms of quality.
Yeah, but I went years without winning the Champions League, years and years and years and years and years, and then that year I didn't think we was ever going to win it, and then out of nowhere we won it, and I just loved every minute of it.
Yeah, that was a quality season. What was your favorite game from that season, by the way?
It had to be the comeback because we were 3-1 down against Napoli away from home, so we had to go at home and then win. Was it 3-1 to get it to extra time, and then it went to extra time, and Abramovich scored that brilliant goal to get us through.
I mean, that's your trump card.
Was it Raul Morelos scored that goal? Was it against Benfica, and he did that celebration with the?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the goal. That was literally that season on its own was. It was very. Yeah, and also we won the FA Cup that season as well. We beat Tottenham 5-1 the semi-finals, and who else was there? Then we beat what's their names? Then we beat Liverpool in the final. It was Ramirez and Drogba both scored, and then Andy Carroll scored in the last few minutes before Czech. Remember that triple save that Czech made? Just on Jesus Christ. That season as well was if we'd gone top 4, that would have arguably been the greatest season in our club's history.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. But it was still very, very good. Anyway, let's see which.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Right, Jem,
yeah, I'm hearing it. I come in quickly because I'm about to have dinner, but I said I'd just come in and big up. This is your first show, and that I'm hearing it. But what are you talking about anyway?
It wouldn't be possible without you, Jem. We just have to thank you enough. I know we keep saying it, but it's true. It wouldn't be possible.
You guys, you're doing the right thing, man. No, it's nothing to do with me. This is all in use. Man. Trust me. Just keep going, and it'd be good, man. It'd be good. So what's this? It's top class, good, underrated. Are these the best? Are these the teams that have won the Premier Leagues today? Yeah,
Premier League and Champions League. So it's the best seasons. So you got the 04-05, which is in GOAT. Then you got our Champions League, our second Champions League. That's in top class. And which is the other one? 2014-15?
No, that was 09-10. That was Carlos.
09-10. 09-10. Yeah.
That's 05-06, isn't it? And good, I think.
Yeah, that was with Robin and Crespo.
And the one next to it's Conte.
No? Yeah, Conte.
Yeah.
And then we've got the 14-15 with that was the most underrated team.
What year is that one?
That's
2014-15.
Yeah.
No, Jose's third. Jose's second.
Yeah. I did
So what would you change then?
Are we not adding the Champions League that we won with Tuchel as well? Or?
Yeah, we did. We put in top class.
Yeah, top class Tuchel.
Oh, right.
Tuchel
Sorry, I didn't see it. It's so small, I can't see it. Yes. What would I change?
2011-12 wasn't overrated. And then I moved it up one because that was the first ever Champions League. Because we went years and years without winning it, and then we won it. So I had to move it up. Up one.
I think the Champions League, the first time round, for me, would probably be in top class. Just because there's so much happened in that season because we went to Napoli and we were 3-1 down. And I always remember Ashley Cole clearing it off the line, and that would have made it 4-1. Him doing that then reverted us going back to Stamford Bridge and winning that game 4-2. Now, if they would have scored that goal, if that ball would have gone across the line, if Ashley Cole wasn't on the line to clear it off, even us beating them 4-2 on that day would never have put us through. And since then onwards, going into Barcelona and Bayern Munich as well, you got to bear in mind that Barcelona team that we played up against as well. That is probably one of the best Barcelona teams ever under Pep. You know, it was Xavi, Iniesta's, Messi's. Like, don't get me wrong, we had a lot of luck on the day because, they hit the bar. Messi hit the bar from the penalty. But we were 10 men down. You know, John Terry done a stupid thing by kneeing Alexis Sanchez in the back, I remember as well, getting sent off. And then on top of that, Cahill pulled an hamstring. So we ended up losing both of our defenders in the space of 25, 30 minutes. And then we had Ivanovic playing centre-back next to Bosingwa. And it was just so random. I remember Drogba playing left back that game. The whole game, Drogba was left back, and he even gave a penalty away. If you remember, he tackled Cesc Fabregas in the box. So
Yeah.
I think that actual Champions League winning title should be top class, only because of the teams that we were up against. Then, when you look at how we won it last season, we wasn't meant to have won it. So I do get why it's there. I would have put that in good, to be honest, the one that we won last year, because you look at the quality of the Champions League now. It's nothing like it was the first time round. And even though Bayern Munich were and are still the same, still great, you had Barcelona's that were great. You had the Real Madrid's that were great. There were so many. Even Napoli, going to Napoli was hard. Like, do you know what I mean? They had Cavani and Lavezzi, who were just ballers, absolute ballers. So I would say that the underrated Champions League should go in top class, and I'd put the Champions League that we won last year in good. That's what I would do. For me, that's the Champions Leagues. In terms of the Premier League,
it's
it's
only two in good, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone from good has to go to underrated. The problem is that I don't know. It's hard because this team, the Conte team, doesn't exactly get underrated. It gets spoken about quite a lot. So I'll probably
the
say
0506.
I would agree with that. Yeah, 0506,
06 one.
100%. Yeah, I mean, it was important because winning the 0506 sort of cementified us as a top tier team to win it back to back in the leagues. Because look at Liverpool, they haven't done it. They haven't been able to do it. Like, it was so hard to win back to back Premier Leagues. You know what I mean? And for us to do that was a big thing. So I'd still say it was. I mean, I know you can only have 3 or 2 in each bracket, but I still think it was a very good one. But underrated is probably a good shout. In terms of GOAT, first time round, isn't it? It was something special after 50 odd years. Frank Lampard running around Jaska Leinen and putting it in the back of the net. I get that. I get that one. And I actually love the Ancelotti year as well. Ancelotti, when we won it with Ancelotti, especially because I remember Michael Ballack scoring that crazy header against Man United, put it in the bottom corner. And then I think, was that the year when we no, I don't think it was that year. Was that the year when Joe Cole absolutely skinned Vidic and Ferdinand and scored the last guy? I think we won 3-0 at home. I can't even remember, actually.
No, that was 07, wasn't it?
It was 07, wasn't it?
I think so. But we had the 08 one where Ballack scored the double against United. I think Ballack scored first, then Rooney.
0506, we won the league didn't we win the league against Man United? And I think Joe Cole's, we won 3-0. I'm sure that was the one.
Yeah.
Sure it was.
Yeah, I think that was it.
I think it was 0506 because I think he scored that goal and then it won us the league. I'm sure it was.
Right. Joe Cole scored in 0506. I remember actually now. Yeah, that goal from Joe Cole in 0506. The header from Ballack against Man United was the Ancelotti year when we won it. I remember that header as a rocket.
Then you had the last day.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. Do you know what? Out of all of them, I get why that's the GOAT. Like, don't get me wrong, but in terms of like preference, if I was to say what squad I enjoyed to watch the most out of all of them, it was that Ancelotti squad. I love that Ancelotti squad. Like, it was so good. We had Ballack, Essien, Deco, Makelele. Like, do you know what I mean? We had Drogba and Nelka up front, like Kalubi. Like, we had so many. Like, it was just at our peak. Terry's. Do you know what I mean? Carvalho. Like, it was just sick, man. We had so many good players in that squad at that time. Like, that squad should have won the Champions League. I know they lost it at Moscow, but that should have won the Champions League if Drogba didn't even get sent off for slapping Vidic in the face. But no,
it's what it is though. Now you see what it is with these teams. The problem is that we were trying to, because for me, I can't lie. As good as the moment was, I probably would have put the 2012 team in overrated. Not because the achievement was bad, but in terms of the way people categorize the quality of that team compared to the other teams we've had that won trophies. Because if we're being honest, that Chelsea team was nowhere near as good as the Chelsea teams we had before. That Chelsea team would not have beaten Jose's first team. It wouldn't have beaten the Carlos double winners, even though it's basically the same team, really. I don't think they would have beaten the team that won the Champions League last season. Well, actually, that might be a good game, We'd never know. But if you put them against each other, it wouldn't be it'd be quite a close game. So I'll put them in overrated in terms of quality, but the achievement itself is top class.
The Conte year was good. The Conte year was good in terms of how we bounced back from it. Like, we go to Liverpool and Arsenal, we lose 3-1 back to back, and then he does a complete system change, and then all of a sudden we're this unbelievable team. Do you know what I mean? Like Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses as wing backs, like playing out of their skins, and then Hazard doing what he does, Fabregas just playing behind, and Diego Costa was just as annoying. Like a lot of people didn't like. I know a lot of fans are very funny about Diego Costa, but for me, Diego Costa was so important to that team at the time, man. He was. I remember him scoring scissor kicks against West Brom inside the box and nearly taking people's heads off and stuff. Like the guy was just a beast. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a good title winning team in terms of what they did. They went on they broke a record of back-to-back wins, didn't they? I think they went like 14, 15, 16 unbeaten, and then they lost. I don't know if they lost or drew to Man City. I don't remember, but it was close. It was a good team that we had then. With Kante in the middle as well, but I don't know. Yeah, we've always had. I think we're just lucky to have had a different. Like the teams that we had were all different in their own ways, different players, different styles, different managers, and we all won it in different ways. With Mourinho's to Ancelotti's to Conte's, they're all different, weren't they? So it's nice to have that difference, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm going to shoot because I've got to go have some food before I go live again at 7, as you already know. So yeah, I'll let you crack on, keep doing your thing. I'll come on soon again as well. Thanks for having me on that. And
100%. Anytime, bro. You're always welcome.
No worries, man. Big up, man. Take care of yourself.
Enjoy. Take care, Jim.
Okay, so yeah, that's about it. So obviously, that's I think that's our final rankings. I don't think obviously big up Sean in the cut. Shouting us both out. Go subscribe to Charles Strong TV and so also make sure you subscribe to GNA TV as well. Great channel, doing great things out there. So yeah, Daniel, any final words, bro?
And Hassan as well, who just came in earlier. Subscribe to This Is Football.
Come on, big up Hassan, man. My guy, This Is Football. Make sure you go subscribe to him as well. But yeah, is there anything else you want to add, bro?
I would like to big up everyone that was in here. Even it's our first video, and I've just I'm not used to doing it like live stuff, so I'm used to going on as a guest, but then as like doing it myself, it's like you don't know what to say. You mumble sometimes. That's it, really. Just big up everyone that came in so far.
Yeah, 100. I mean, this was like this was a good stream. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Obviously it's our first stream. And thankful to support. Thanks for everyone who got us to try to start this. Jem, obviously Charles, Pram, just to name a few. There's probably a few other names we could name, but yeah, Flawless as well, and everyone else from Sarcam City TV. So yeah, thank you for tuning in to our first video, and we'll catch you in a bit. In fact, no, sorry, before then, Daniel, where can they find you, bro? Where's your personal place? Where's your personal name?
So you can follow me on Twitter at CSC Daniel MTG, and make sure you follow our Twitter as well at Shed and Shutters. It's in there.
Come on, that's great. Then obviously you can find my personal Twitter handle. I'll post all the links later at the end in the comments. But yeah, thank you So thanks for everyone for tuning in. This has been Shed and Shutters with me and my co-host Daniel. Big up everyone, and we'll catch you in a bit. Take care.
See you.
And we